let's create a pie chart. In an energy survey of 72 people total, 30 were using gas, 24 people were using oil, 12 people were using electricity, and 6 people were using solid fuel. Now we're gonna create a pie chart to represent this. So when we have the circle here, here's the middle point, we know that one lap around the circle is 360 degrees. Okay, so 72 people, which is the total number of people, will be 360 degrees. So we have to slice up. Let's pretend this circle is a cake or a pizza. We have to slice it up. So how big is the slice going to be that represents gas? 30 people out of 72. So the general way to do this, I'll just do the calculations here, is have the numbers we find here, and then over the total number of people times 360 over 1. This is how we do it. So when it's time to calculate how many degrees is the oil option, is going to be 24 up here, and the electricity, oops, I'm going to write 12, and the solid fuel we're going to write 6. Let's start with gas. So 30 people were using gas, 30 out of 72, and then times 360 over 1, because one full circle is 360 degrees. So before we start to calculate this, let's try to simplify as much as possible. Make some space down here. So we can divide by 2 a couple of times. 15, and here we have 36. Now we have 36, 360. So this is actually the same thing as 36 times 10. So there's a 36 in here. So if we cross out 36 down here and the 36 in here, we have 10 left. Now we have 15 times 10, and down here 1 times 1, which is 15 times 10 is 150 degrees. So 30 people is the same as 150 degrees in the circle. So let's do down here 24 people out of 72. And remember, times 360 over 1. Let's divide by 2. 2, sorry. I'm going to divide it by 2. So we have 12 and 36. Same thing again, we can simplify here. We get 10 left. 12 times 10, 1 times 1. So 12 times 10 is 120 degrees. now we can write 12 over 72 times 360 over 1, but we don't really have to do that, because if we have a look here, we see that 24 people will get 120 degrees in the circle. 12 is half of 24, so we can just take the half of this, which is 60 degrees. Now we know that 12 people is the same as 60 degrees in the circle. So 6 is half of 12, so half of 60 is 30 degrees. So these numbers should add up to 72. Let's check. 30, 54, 66, 72. And these should add up to 360 degrees. If we have done everything correctly, 150, 120 is 270, 330, 360. So this is correct. Now let's draw the pie chart. Of course, you do this with a compass and the protractor to find 150 degrees. So I'm just gonna estimate here that we know that a quarter is 90 degrees, right? Okay, so 150, well, it's almost gonna be half, but not half, because that is 2 quarters, which is 180. So it's going to be let's start here and then about here, and that's gas. 150 degrees this angle, and then 120 degrees, so this will be 90 from here to here, and then 30 degrees more. So this will be oil, 120 degrees. And then we have 60 degrees, we have 30 degrees here, and then 30 degrees more, so this is going to be 60 degrees. This is electricity. 60 degrees, and here we have solid fuel. So here we have the pie chart representing this survey.